Phone going though. Is it on? Fabulous. How are we doing? So for more verbal response, the telepathy is not working yet. How are we doing? All right. I'm Ron. I lead Ambient Performance. We're a London-based firm specializing in mobile and virtual world technologies. And mobile with our partners, Blackridge Studios, we specialize in augmented reality and 3D visualization on handheld, some location-based goodness. But I'm here today to talk about virtual worlds. I have a picture here up of or website up of a virtual world, the first one that I got into, called there.com. And I found out about this in 2001 and got an email saying, hey, this might be a new platform we could use for education, as in corporate training at the time. So I went onto the site and I tried to register for the beta, and I didn't get an account. And so I sent another email in, said, I'd really like to try this out. Can I please have an account? And again, nothing. At the same time, I was reading the press releases around this new virtual world, and they were talking about how they wanted to attract women into this site, because if women are in there, guys will come, but of course the opposite isn't necessarily true. So I thought, So I signed up as Ron Duh, and got an account like that. So then I had a tough decision to make. As I'm logging in, I have to choose, is my avatar going to be a guy or a gal? And I thought, well, I don't want to blow it. I don't want to blow my cover, but I also didn't think I could be online and have an online life as a woman either. So I logged in as a guy. I've had an account ever since. But how things have changed since then. Of course, a lot of us have heard of a few different virtual worlds. Second Life, for example, there has actually spun off and is a company that's behind a very interesting new property called Virtual Laguna Beach. And it shows you I'll just play a little video clip here.
Are you a fan of Pimp My Ride? Check it. Pimp My Ride has gone virtual. In VMTV, you create your own character, style it any way you want, and start hanging with other fans of the show. Get yourself a ride and head over to the virtual gas garage to trick it out the way you want with mad rims, hoods, and more. Also, check out all the hot events like car show-off contests, Grand Prix racing, celebrity appearances, and hot parties. It's time to sign up now and start living it up in VMTV's virtual Pimp My Ride. Don't just watch it, live it.
So it shows you if you put a little effort into it, a virtual world can look great, can have a lot of experiences around it, a lot of tie-in to TV shows, a lot of just building a community, and shows, I think, incredible capability. When you look at a different virtual world here, where how many of you have heard of Second Life? It's probably a silly question, but more importantly, how many of you have logged in, ever created an account? So quite a few people. Now, how many have logged in the last month? So very many fewer. A lot of people check this thing out and they don't come back, or they do, occasionally. And a lot of people flock to it as well. If you could see the numbers over there on the right, you'd see that they have 8 million people that are signing up at the rate of some 250,000 a week. So it's where all the buzz is. But what is the buzz that's happening in this virtual world? It tends to be around objects, around the economy, around buying and selling real estate and clothing and commerce. And I think that's great, and it is a great new frontier, and people are studying that. But when you're in this particular virtual world, I find it a bit tough to engage with people, and the focus is around creating, which is great, but not around experiences. So as we're talking about user-generated content, I suggest that we could be talking about user-generated experiences, where if you have a platform that you can modify yourself and integrate it with your own tools and platforms and using industry standard gear, that you can do a lot more so that the users, all of us, can then just be virtual actors or virtual stage managers or doing plays or producing entire new entertainment in these virtual worlds. So I want to show you a video clip of a virtual world. So as I said, they're kind of spun off, and then there was a company that was dedicated on first of all, it was military, and then emergency responders use. Now it's used in a bunch of different things. What I'm going to show you is just a short clip of a training scenario in a virtual world, and then talk about how they create that, and how I think it's fostering a new economy of people that can do business in these 3D worlds. So this is an example of a retail sales training and the customers are going to get a bit tight here.
What I am interested in, I'm sorry, my English is not so good. You see, you've got the red.
So these are all driven by people. There's one person per avatar. Everybody's talking with voice over IP.
Yes. If you can give them to me in the
So the customer's taking a little bit too much time. All this is modeled in 3D Max.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9.
Oh, nine. Okay. Yeah, I remember a little bit of my French from high school.
Oh, you took French, yeah.
Well, I took it for 2 years, but it didn't mean I learned anything. Okay, so the red sketchers in a size 9. Let me go check
Well,
the back and see
fantastic.
what I can find.
Excellent, yeah.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Just watch. He'll try to pay for it in euros or something.
Yeah, probably.
Excusez-moi.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I'm sorry, are you talking to me?
What?
Are you
No.
talking to me?
I'm talking
No.
about you.
Are you
Sir?
talking to me?
Man,
Yes,
Sir?
we.
so annoying.
I do not have those red in a size 9. I could
Oh.
find a 10. I have the beige ones in a 9 if that would work for you.
No.
Excuse me,
We do
isn't
not
there
wear beige.
another salesperson?
Ma'am,
Because
ma'am,
I'm
it's
sorry, I'm the only one
ridiculous.
here right now, ma'am. I'm going to have to ask you just to hold
Well,
on
if
for a
he
second
can't
while I
make
help
up
the
his
gentleman.
mind, some
Ma'am.
of us are.
No.
Okay, that's enough of that. So what these people are actually professional virtual actors. It's a new economy, a new job, and they're driven by a virtual stage manager. So there's people that are making a living now helping support different role plays. When this solution's sold in someplace and they need a victim or just an extra, a second-hand person to role play different things, these are part of the troupe that they hire. But just showing that that these things can be engaging, and that if you have the platform there, that you can interact more naturally, and the focus isn't around building things. More so, it's around just simply being. And as we talk about user-generated content or user-generated experiences, I think that's an important differentiation. I just wanted to show you that there's not only is it about experiences, but it's also about the infrastructure, all of the multimedia efforts that we need, from engineers to 3D modelers. So on the left and the bottom you see a picture of a guy, and that needs to be modeled if you want a lifelike avatar or to resemble you. Then you have a hospital modeled. We can model those in 3D using laser scanner and some other technologies. So what we're seeing happen, and in partnership with the Serious Games Institute in Coventry, is building this a bunch of partnerships to do new things in these new environments. And that's what I want to talk with you about. Thank you.